Yet ye some. 1, 2, 3. 3 camera angles. I think I feel better now. Besides the fact that you can see my clear Homer Simpson gut going on over here. I fucking started the cameras without my doll. How could I? Oh my god. You see? Oh. I can only keep track of so many fucking things. Seriously. Alright. Well, let's try this again. And I think I have 2 of these straws. So I'm not even using one of them. It's in my bag. I saw it. Or no, it's not. It's in the closet. I have too much shit everywhere. It's just, I can only keep track of so many fucking things. Look. On that camera, that's the one that has no, whatchamacallit, phone case. That one has no phone case. And because it has no phone case, and because of the design of the phone itself, it's like, it's got a curve. So I cannot rest the phone on any surface without it slipping. So basically, I bought these face wash sponges or whatever, and I just have the phone resting on the sponge. And you can actually see part of it. So let me just, you see, I need 2 hands. Look. Okay, so this is the sponge. Okay, now let me just put it back on the sponge. So now you know that this phone is resting on a sponge. Okay, if I was actually going to go out, then I would be dabbing this shit all over. But I don't want to do that right now because this is a new garment that I just bought. I think I paid $800,000 for this white thing, Major. Let me just do a little twirl so you guys can see. And as you can see, it's too tight. I mean, it's too tight. My boobs are just like popping out of them. And I told you when I got fat that I did add some more meat in my boobs. My boobs did get a little slightly bigger when I got fatter. So that's the only upside or positive thing about me, my weight gain. But so going back to why would I buy this thing that's too tight on me? Well, maybe because my new goal would be to lose weight. So lose enough weight so that I can fucking fit into this fucking thing. And this would be a good measure, right? Like, obviously, if I'm losing weight, then eventually I should be able to button this shit back up, right? Because I definitely gained, like, you know, I guess you would say circumference, like, around here. Because a lot of the fucking blazers that I had, if you have seen my older videos, I showed you guys, I have like, I don't know, I still have many of them. I'm not so sure how much shit I've donated. Look, the bag hanging on the fucking door looks ghetto. But that's why I'm reality. Yeah, like, ideally, all this fucking clutter would not be something that I would want to necessarily show my audience, but like, this is the space that I am working with, right? Prior to this, I told you guys I was staying in hostels, a shared dorm of, 6 to 8 people. How did I manage to make so much content within, those parameters? I still pulled it off. I mean, obviously I made more videos outside because I had no privacy. Now I have privacy, somewhat. Because I still have neighbors flanking me, right? Let me get a sip of water. Thank God there's no fucking music school next door. So that's one thing to be happy about, because the last place I had a music school. I mean, obviously, if I knew that there was a fucking music school next to the fucking place, then why would I have booked it? But I told you, the 55 scams to avoid in Vietnam. As long as you can dodge the scams, then you should be fine in Vietnam. And I told you I've been ripped off here and there, but like at the same time, it's like you see how hard people here work. They work long hours, man. I just told you the lady that I met. She told me that she worked at fucking McDonald's for 10 years. Can you even imagine working there for 10 fucking years, dude? I feel tired just hearing her story. And now she's the manager of that banh mi place, and she was the one who asked me if I could write on their walls, and I told her. Now, I didn't write on her walls because it was like closing time. So I made up an excuse to get out of, because here I am. Look at it from my point of view, okay? You see me doing what, 20 fucking videos, 20 plus videos per day, right? Working like a maniac. So work, right? It's still work. I'm laughing and joking with you guys, but this is still fucking work, right? So I'm putting out my energy towards this shit all day long. And then, you know, by the time I go outside, I just want to enjoy a fucking meal. And I told her the only reason why I walked into her restaurant, that place, because I wasn't in the mood for a banh mi. I just, from my gut feeling and intuition, I looked inside and I was like, this place looks like they have a clean bathroom. And then I saw that they had the TripAdvisor thingamajigger on their storefront, right? So I was like, if it's on TripAdvisor, they have a good review, then they should have a fucking good bathroom. That's what my brain was registering. It wasn't because I wanted to actually eat banh mi at that moment. I just needed to, because I was like, oh, fuck. I was telling myself, I walked past the mall and I was like, oh, I just didn't feel like, crossing the streets. I didn't feel like crossing the streets and going up the escalator to go to the bathroom. Because I knew that they had a bathroom, but I just didn't want to go there. So because one choice led to another, and now you understand, this is how I kind of explain, in a sense. I've told you guys my life is basically like that game, Plinko. You just drop the discs, and then it just like falls wherever it lands. So, that's how you go on adventures. Okay, you see? If I can hear them, they can hear me. Okay, well, I mean, 8 minutes is sufficient. But, what the fuck was... Oh, I was gonna say, like, if I was to actually go through the motions of... If I was to get ready to go outside, for example, what would I do? Well, I would slather this. I would roll this all over me. Which I believe it really does help, because I have not gotten any bites lately. Although, they do bite my face. I've had mosquito bites on my face. Because I don't roll this shit on my face, so I guess I should put 1 or 2 dabs on my face then, right? I would put maybe 2-3 small dolls in a Ziploc bag. I would prepare my bag and grab my wallet, etc. I would not be wearing this to fucking go outside. I'd be wearing the same ugly green pants that I wear. I would put on this fucking thing. This also is supposed to be repelling mosquitoes. And let's see. I mean, bottom line, I just would not be looking like this to walk outside. Unless if my goal for that day was to actually make content with this whole getup on. And I told you that I do feel safe enough that I can walk around here with this and, like, nobody gives a fuck. If I walked out like this, anywhere else, like, let's just say Lisbon, or the States, no, this would not happen outside in the United States. I could do this here, Why? Because there's a fucking beach nearby, and there's plenty of foreigners who are walking around in their thongs on the beach. So there's a time and place for everything, and I feel safe enough here that I wouldn't mind walking out around like this, but I'm not gonna do it, right? Because dude, the other day, I walked by this like textiles clothing store, and the owner, I think he spoke like 7 languages or some shit. I think he said he's from Kashmir, and like, I swear to you, I think he was trying to hit on me. An older gentleman. I mean, he wasn't ugly, but the thing that got me was when I noticed his hairy ass arms, I was like, what the fuck? And this motherfucker's like a fucking gorilla. But he was like, you know, trying to get a conversation going, and I just wanted to leave because, like, I was creeped out by his hairy arms. So, I'm so happy and grateful for my 7 million subscribers. And I don't mean to, like, embarrass people, but, like, I don't like hair whatsoever. I don't like hairy anything. I don't like hairy legs. I don't like hairy faces, especially hairy arms. So if you're a hairy ass motherfucker, get that fucking shit lasered off. Actually, you know the Dominican guy that I hooked up with from my baseball team? He actually ended up getting like laser because he had the baby face, but then like he had like a little bit of facial hair that he wanted to take care of. So he actually went and took care of that shit. He did laser on his like little spot on his face. But otherwise, he's got perfect teeth. He's a darker-skinned Dominican guy. And what else? The thing about him that I did not like is he always said the same thing. Like, so you know how, like, certain people, it's easy to have a conversation with them. Like, the conversation flows. It's equal, you know, give and take. You say something, they say something. Well, with this guy, all he would do, or all he would comment, whenever I said anything, he'll be like, "Oh, nice. That's so nice, nice." Like, bro, do you have anything else to say besides nice? Like, you know, expand your vocabulary, or you know, you could be like, oh, I don't like how this looks on you, or I don't know, just something else besides just fucking nice. I mean, if I have somebody like him as company, I might as well just be talking to the fucking cameras, you know what I mean? Because, like, I'm just holding a conversation all by myself. If I'm having, if this is a real life scenario, I expect you to, like, contribute something besides just one word. You know, I'm sure we all know that one person you probably text and then like they're the one word answer people. Yeah, no, get the fuck out of here. I don't have time for that shit. I don't want to make time for that people like that anymore. I think I told you guys I used to. Well, I mean, I'm a sex addict, right? So, but when I was in school in college, I only hooked up with a handful of people, not that many. I hooked up with one guy. No. Well, one of them was chubby, I would say, but he had a baby face. I don't even know what the fuck class he was in. I'm trying to think. I mean, because, like, when you're in aviation school, everything is, like, math or science, right? So, I really have no idea what the fuck class it was. But I only had him in one class. And so, I mean, I could probably count everybody that I hooked up with in school on one hand. So I have a bachelor's degree from one school, right? And I believe I can count. I'd have to look and check my master list. Okay, that's enough.